So reports are that Scream 7 right around the corner, right? We know it's right around the corner. It comes out tonight in some places, tomorrow, everywhere. And, I already got my tickets for it. The wife and I are going to go see it, right? Well, news is that they already have plans to make Scream 8. Really interesting. So this comes from MovieWeb. Basically saying Scream 8 is already in development. So let's check out this article, guys. So the end of February, we'll add a new chapter to the long-awaited Scream series with Scream 7, which looks to possibly gross around 50 million in the box office for opening weekend. That's actually pretty good for a horror film. And so, despite the controversy with everything around it, it looks like that Spyglass Media Group and Paramount Pictures already have plans in place for Scream 8 to go into development. While the report offered no other details about a production or release timeframe, it sets the stage for another epic horror adventure join this long-standing franchise. Now, I'm assuming Scream 8, with it being in development, I'm assuming it's, of course, an additional Sidney Prescott story. And that's okay. That is cool with me, man. I kind of didn't like how they started to, how do you say, started to change the story away from her, in a sense. But they brought it back, man. They brought it back, and from what the early reviews that I've saw of this seventh film, they're saying it hits the mark in a lot of areas. A lot of the common theme I'm hearing, for any critiques from any critics, from seeing for this new film from people who have already seen it, they just said that the story just gets a little convoluted just because of all the change that has happened prior to the film coming out. So, you had, the whole new set of characters for 5. Then you wanted to bring, you had the legacy characters come in 5 as well in little parts. Then you also have 6, which was supposed to bring in, Sydney and a couple legacy characters. And then all of a sudden they couldn't pay her enough. And then now they just completely went a different story. And then they were going to finish that trilogy, but then of course the controversy with comments and things like that. And then so they decided to get rid of the main character. Jenna Ortega drops out. And then so they're like, we're just going to throw money back at Sidney Prescott again, Neve Campbell. So I'm sure they're going to stick with Neve Campbell. And I also see Isabella May is playing her daughter in the film. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they follow her. I think Isabella May is a great actress. If anybody's ever seen 1883, she's got the chops, man. She carried that show big time. So really interesting to see, man. So before the 7th one even comes out, man, we were getting number 8, baby. Getting number 8 already. So what do you guys think of this? Yeah, are you excited for a Scream 7? Are you pumped they're going to be in number 8? Are you going to go see it this weekend? Let me hear your guys' thoughts down below. And if you haven't got a chance to subscribe to the channel, man, I appreciate all the love. If you could, go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more The Real G.